So Aaron Rodgers suggesting that the players should ignore or not respond to comments made by the president because it'll take away the power of his statements. I think he's essentially saying don't punch down. Will Kane here with us. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Stephen A., I'll start with you. Do you think his suggestion is on point here, that the players should just stay away from it and ignore his comments?
I do not. I do not believe that. I believe you tackle the issue head on as it pertains to an issue-by-issue basis. I think you refrain from engaging in character assassination and name-calling, and you deal with the issues that are presented before you. But you stand up united, in unison, with the NFL, with its Players Association, and you don't kneel or you don't bend. I shouldn't say kneel, but you don't bend in any way. You stand up. You're the National Football League. This is the world of sports. If it were so bad, President Trump, why did you want to become an owner in the 80s? Why did you want to become an owner as recently as 2014? That's how you attack the issues. And I firmly believe that. I believe that when it comes to the NFL. I believe that when it comes to this network. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think you should run from it. I don't think you should hide from it. I just think that you should be adult about it, refrain from engaging in personal attacks against the man, and discuss things on an issue-by-issue basis. Whether we like it or not, 62+ million people voted for this man. He is the president of the United States. The decisions that he makes largely affect hundreds of millions of American people and largely impacts what transpires globally. You don't get around that by ignoring that person. You get around it by dealing with it head on an issue-by-issue basis. It's what adults do. It's what adults are capable of doing. And I think we need to remember that about ourselves just as much as we're challenging the National Football League and its Players Association to do the same.
First of all, for a person who questioned the legitimacy of the former president based on a phony birth certificate controversy, which he later admitted was really nothing, and given the fact there's an ongoing investigation into collusion with his campaign of a foreign hostile power, in which there have already been indictments, pleas, and convictions, and it is ongoing, the investigation, the idea that this many million of Americans voted for him, more voted for his opponent, and therefore I'd put the brakes on that a little bit. Secondly, you're right, Stephen A. Normally, you stay away from ad hominem attacks and you don't speak to someone's character. You speak to the behavior in the moment or a piece of behavior. However, in this case, I think it is fair to question the character of the messenger, who in this case is the president, for now. You know, listen, Jerry Jones said that Donald Trump. Jerry Jones said Donald Trump told him, "You can't win. This is a winning issue for me," which suggests a cynical manipulation of an emotive issue. And so questioning the motives, questioning the character of the president by NFL players is totally legitimate. Many people have, for obvious reason. I would say this, though, finally, guys. In terms of the NFL players ignoring it, or athletes ignoring it, particularly in the NFL, the owners are reacting to Trump. They're reacting to him. That is the world in which the players work and live. I agree, were the owners ignoring Trump, then maybe the players should also ignore him. But they're not. The owners react. They're puppets on a string. Every time he pulls a string, they move. And as a result, we discuss it. And as a result, I think it's fair game for the players.